Hello and happy Friday, everyone. I've got a different card for you today. Still a slimline card, but today instead of stamping our sentiment, we're going to be cutting it out with our alphabet thin cuts. Just going to get this shared over to the group if it'll come up for me. Hey, Mom. And let's see here. It should pop up anytime. Let's see here. If it doesn't, we'll just give it a second to generate the what do you call it? The notification. That's what I'm waiting on. It generally comes up pretty soon, but I think I may need to update everything. So, okay, we'll give it a go. I've got this Stampin' Thin Cuts from Beautiful Day. It was part of a special a couple of months ago, and I want to use the flower and maybe some leaves out of it just to have something decorative and dimensional. But what we're going to mainly focus on is cutting out our sentiment, and we're just going to write out thanks with the thin cuts. But first we're going to ink our background with a couple of colors. I think I'm going to use the canary yellow and red, candy apple and sapphire to make a background, and then we'll cut the words out from there. So I do have my card itself already cut. It's 8x9, scored in half for a 4x9. And then I have a 3 1/4 by 8 1/4 blue sapphire. And then I've got this white piece. Now, when we cut the word thanks, because we're going to be putting it on top of the blue, it won't have that dark blue coming through. So that'll give us some color. Or, you know, the bold sentiment. Let's see. Trying to think. I'm going to start. I don't know if I should do yellow, red, blue, or red, yellow, blue. I'll probably do red, yellow, blue. And just, you know, do some red at the bottom, middle, and then top. I'm using these brushes that I found on Amazon, but you could also use these Ranger brushes to ink on the color. I just like how these are soft and we can build up as we need to. So just getting that color onto the brush, hoping that I now have enough time. Yeah, there we go. For this to come up so I can share it. Give me just a second. And we're going to share it to a group. Okay, awesome. I think we're in. Okay, so I'm just going to start off on the side and just bring it into the paper. I don't want to put my brush directly on to start, because then I'm going to get a dark spot just like that. And just gently, softly, in circular motion. Now I know when I put the yellow next, it's going to give me probably a little bit of an orangey transition. And then when I put the blue, it'll give me a green transition. But I'm not worried about that. Let me get another brush to do the yellow. Okay. So using my canary ink, gonna load that up. And again, I'll just come in from the side and go in. It does make a soft background, and you can just add more color if you want it darker, or leave it with less color if you want it soft. gonna do the sapphire. I'm just gonna I'm trying to get that transition to just be real smooth so we don't have a harsh break from the yellow to the blue. I do want to make sure though that right where the yellow starts, we do have some ink on the edges. And then right where the red, just kind of hitting it on that edge so that I'll get that defined color right there along the edges. Okay. And we can put our brushes away. Should be enough. Just kind of got this little rainbow thingy going. Got our card base started. Now what I want to do is line up my thin cuts so that I can make sure everything's lined up. So there's my T, H, A. And the good thing about this word is that there's no repeating letters. So I'll be able to just cut it out and not have to worry about leaving space or anything like that. Now I am putting it a little more to the left so that I'll have some room over here to put a few flowers, maybe some ribbon or something. Okay. I think that looks pretty lined up. I'm gonna take a little bit of washi because I do want to make sure that that stays nice and even. Let me give it just a little bit of a push. And I can feel the blade hitting the blue paper, so I know that everything's lined up. You could also just leave it wonky if you were doing maybe a birthday card or something that was a little bit more fun, I guess. Line it back up. There we go. Hopefully that will hold it. I would put it over in the die machine and just give me a second to run that through. Hold on. Let's see who else has dropped in. Hey, Mom. Let's see, Mom's here. And we've got a couple of secret lurkers. People I'm not seeing. But I know you're there, so thank you for joining. I'm just running it through the die cutting machine. Nothing. Nothing that I can't do off camera. Okay. The cool thing too is remember, so when we're cutting those letters out, we're gonna get left with letters. Well, if we're cutting them out, we're left with letters, so that'll be cool too. Okay, now I'm just gonna move this over to the side because I don't need it for now, but I do want to save it. We'll have that to go right on that. I do need the middle of that A though. Let's see if we can coax it out without, there we go, without losing too much. Ah, it is a delicate piece, let me tell you. So I'd kind of like to set this, you know, a little up, put some dimensional tape on it, some foam tape. So it's going to be tricky for how I get that little center of the A, but we're going to figure out a way. Just putting on that foam tape. I'm just across the top and the bottom. I don't think it's gonna go anywhere with that, you know, because of such a long piece. Hello, Miss Carnes. Hey, Roxy. Okay. So I'm just gonna, not so fast, not so fast. Okay, so I know I'm gonna have like about 1/8 all around. And it's going crooked already. Come on. Don't be so. Okay. Let's see if we can get everything straight again. I'll try again. Oh, I'm so glad, Jessica. You're very, very welcome. I'm glad that I could give them away and have them be enjoyed. Okay, that looks way better. Now, the trick is going to be getting that little piece onto some foam tape. And I think what we're going to have to do is just like trim around it. There's really no other choice. So I'm just going to kind of try and cut it at an angle. So that I get right under there. Super, super delicate. I don't know of another way to do this other than this way. So, maybe stacking several pieces of cardstock. But I think we're almost good here. Hey, what if I color it with the yellow so that if the foam tape, where it might show, it'll have a little tint and it may not be as, maybe not so noticeable. There's I need cuticle trimmers to get in there. Okay, I think I got it far enough away. And I took the paper off. think that will hold. It's definitely sticking, so it's bound to stay. I'll leave it, and if later on I see that it's falling off, then I'll apply, I'll use some liquid glass to just put that part on. But otherwise, I think we're good there. We've got all our letters in. We can move on to, well, I guess I should put this on to our card base. So, hopefully it's centered. Paranoid that one's gonna fall off, but I think we'll be okay actually. Okay, so I do want maybe a red flower here and a couple of green, just this little bloop bloop of a leaf. And maybe a second little flower. So if we move that up and then put a yellow. Yeah, let's do that. Ooh, this is pretty cool. It even has a center to fill in that stamp. So that'll be nice. Okay, let's get these mounted. There we go. There's one. There's two. There's three. And there's four. Now, I don't know, but I think that our flowers are probably going to be very bold because it is full of ink. Where is it? So maybe I'll do the big one, canary, since it'll be the softer color. Okay. Ooh, that's pretty. For that little center though that goes right in there, I want a little bit darker yellow though. Maybe saffron. Oh, that'll be good. That'll be good. Okay. So we're gonna, that flower will be done. We need a green for the leaves. And I think I'm gonna go, I think green apple is too bright, even though I guess it would go. I'm gonna try sage. I don't like. There we go. And then we've got that little red flower, that little flower that we're gonna make red. And I don't think there's a center for it. Oh, maybe this little center. This is gonna be, So should we do it? I don't know how to get a more red. I got a paprika that I have not used in a while. It's kind of an orangey color, a really pretty warm orange. I'm gonna fill that in like that. So, and then we'll just take some thin cuts, cut them out, attach them, and I think that'll be good. I like that yellow flower. You can't see, I'm up. Okay, we need that one. We need that one and this one. That looks like it fits right there. This fits right there. I lost the edge of this tape. Okay, let's run this through super quick. Just trying to get it off the other side. Yeah, I think it was a good choice to go with the yellow flower. And we can just add a little adhesive. I'm gonna get the narrower foam tape. And then let's see where we're gonna put that little red one. Probably has to go on top. That'll be all right. Gotta get it to quit sticking to my finger. Okay. I'm gonna cut one more flower, and it's gonna be this open one. And maybe I can get it in a blue. Ooh, don't want to lose those. So let's take our sapphire. That's not very blue. I mean, we're not getting very much out of it. What if we tried this one? I've got this other one and it should be definitely give us a little pop of blue. And now we gotta find the thin cut for it. Oh my gosh, how can we even tell which way that goes? This one's a hard one. It should be where there's a big break. Hold on. I'm trying to figure it out. This opening seems like it should go. If this ends up not even being the stupid thin cut that goes to it. See, because that one looks like it would go there. And that one's easy to figure out. Just see, it looks like there's the 3 little. What if I cut this and then try and match the thin cut to it? Because I can't see any other way to get it through. Okay. Here we've got our flowers cut. Right there, right there. Right there. Don't move. Don't move. Oh my gosh, that was a chore. We lost it. Right there, right there. Little tape. Little tape. Ah, I stretched it. There we go. I'm gonna leave that. I'm going to give it a little sparkle. And we can even add some clear gems into the center of that flower. Some gold maybe in here. Some clear over here, because we don't know what's going on with this guy. It doesn't have any definition, and I'm not too crazy about that. Some little rhinestones just to finish it off. I need that pushed over just a tiny hair. There we go. So tiny hair. There we go. I might even have a red one that we can put in the middle of the red one. But I don't know if I have anything gold or yellow to add to the center of that one now that we've added in the shimmer. I'm sure, let me look before I say I absolutely don't. Oh, I've got some gold glitter gems. We're gonna try it. There we go. We got a little gem inside each of those flowers. Okay, I'm calling it done at that point. I think we've got a little bit of everything. Or we can say we're done. So, there we go. Thanks. And it's even popped up a little bit. Let me see if you can see. It makes a little, like a shadow box. Now, we could do a shaker style in there. But I kind of like how clean that looks. So, there we go. There's your Friday night card. Thanks for joining me today. I hope to see you tomorrow. Have a good night.